Greg Raleigh, Mid-America Youth Basketball. We started MAYB in 1993, and actually we didn't have a plan or anything. It was just I'd been a high school coach for a long time, coached some college and stuff, and around here we needed some more opportunities to play. So a group of high school coaches just kind of got together, and we started, I think, with 6 tournaments in Kansas the first year, and it's just kind of grown from that point. I can't tell you exactly, but we probably run over 500 tournaments in, I think, 25 states or something like that. So never really had a written business plan or anything, but with the need and things, we've been pretty successful. Well, I think we did. I mean, we're really an organization for any kid that wants to play. I mean, our big tournaments are going to have, D1, D2, D3. I mean, we try to find, kids level where they can play. We have another really large tournament in June that's more that way with different levels. Here we do D1 and D2, and our goal is just try to find an economical way. I mean, it's not as expensive to come to Kansas, and we try to keep your entry fees down, gate fees down, make it so kids can play the game of basketball, and our goal is to get better, and we still see the summer as an off season for the school season. I mean, we're built on, most of our things we do are based on trying to get better for the school season and school teams. We're, like I said, a lot of our people are school coaches, so that's our goal, is to improvement. So the National's a little bit different. That, we like to bring in everybody from the summer and have the best of the best. We try to improve everything each and every year. We try to get better. There's always glitches and things that happen, and we're probably holding these guys up from getting their pictures. But we have record numbers again this year. I think we have, between the boys and girls, 834 teams. So our youth divisions are just outstanding. We're not in a live period for D1 coaches, but we still get a lot of coaches here for the high school kids. But our 2nd through 7th and 8th grade, we bring in a lot of really good teams, and I think we provide good venues and things like that, and they know that you're going to get good competition, and we're going to have supervision, and hopefully we have good officiating and everything else. So we make the effort to try to run a quality tournament for the kids.
Jason ONeill here for Indihoops with Lane Frick. The Mid-American Youth Basketball League has been around since 1993, but you guys have been growing exponentially over the years, kind of the same way youth sports has been growing in America. Kind of what was the impetus when you guys first started the organization, and what have you guys been looking to accomplish?
Yeah, so it's evolved over the last 24 years, and the need for youth basketball has evolved too. So we want to give an opportunity for kids to come out and compete, and as you can see behind me, it's just a ton of fun, and these kids live it up. We got 4th graders behind me, and this is their world. This is the biggest thing that's going on in their world right now, and we want to just feed on that and build that and give that opportunity for these kids to come out and just play basketball.
Okay, great. And the tournament this year's national championship has over 480 boys teams spanning 10 divisions. Is this kind of the biggest tournament you guys have had to date?
Yeah. So our nationals, including the girls, is 834 teams total. So we have 30 states represented. So it's a true national tournament, and it's grown each year that we've done it. So that kind of shows us that we're doing the right things, and we're giving back to those teams, and just having a blast doing it.
Okay, good. And how was this year's experience for you? It's Championship Sunday, so how did the tournament go for you?
Yeah, it went well. Like I said before, if we give back to those teams and just make the experience about them and make it personal for them, they love it, and hopefully we can get them back next year.
Jason ONeill here for Indihoops with DeMonte Foreman, head coach of the national champion 3rd grade division at the MAYB tournament. The SEMO Blazers, you guys actually are out of Missouri. How was the competition level out here in Kansas?
The competition level, we met a couple good teams. The last 2 days we got challenged with 2 good teams. The Heats, they was nationally ranked, so that was a good accomplishment that I wanted to do.
And you guys took care of them pretty easy. Is that kind of a big feather in your cap for your kids going forward?
Yes, I don't take anyone light.
Okay, good. And kind of the travel, obviously coming from Missouri out here to Kansas isn't too far, but how much traveling did you guys do over the summer?
Did a lot of travel. I think we played, 7 games here?
Good morning and welcome to the
So we probably like 65 and 40.
2000.
Jason ONeill here for Indihoops Media with Chad Shearer of the premier basketball team out of Denver, Colorado. Coach Shearer, you guys just won the 4th grade division of the MAYB tournament out here. How was the experience for you out here in Kansas?
It was great. We had a great time, great competition. Facilities were outstanding, and the administration did a great job bringing all these teams in, and the hospitality was good.
And it's a little late in the summer for most AAU teams. How was your summer kind of overall? Did you guys do a lot of traveling?
We did a little bit of traveling, played a lot of tournaments around the Colorado area, went to Utah. This was the only tournament in the Midwest that we were playing in, so we saw a little flavor of about 15 different states, club teams represented, so it was a good experience for these boys seeing what the top-level competition is all about.
Synesthetic.
Jason ONeill here for Indivisible Hoops Media with Antoine Jennings and Walt Fisher of the Team RWA. Coach, you guys are one of the favorites to win your division here at the Mid-America Youth Basketball National Championship. What kind of expectations do you have for the tournament?
Well, being from Illinois, we always have the pressure of just representing our city and our state to the best of our ability. So what we're going to try to do is at least, make some of these expectations come true. I think the guys are working really, really hard. I have some very, very talented players. I can't take the credit. I have great people around me, and I just think that the kids come out and play hard, and they've been playing the way that they've been playing the entire tournament. I think we got a chance, and I like our chances amongst the field of the competition.
And Coach, how does this tournament differ from kind of your annual schedule and what you guys are normally doing? Is this kind of the highlight of your year?
Well, we spent a couple weeks on the road in Augusta and Vegas, so we've been on the road quite a bit. This is a late tournament for us, actually, being that it's August, so it's late for us to be playing. So we got 8 players. Some guys already started school already, so this is late for us in Illinois. But this is a great tournament. MAYB does a great job, and we're just glad to be here. And we're glad to be one of the favorites. But we definitely appreciate being here, though.
And how does the level of competition here kind of relate to maybe the Vegas tournament or some of the other ones you've gone to?
It's really good, actually. Being here, actually, Wichita, like looking around, there's teams from the Gauntlet here. There's teams from all facets, Arkansas, teams that in Illinois that we wouldn't normally see. In Vegas, we see a lot of teams on the West Coast, and then you have your Chicagos and Michigans that fly in. But here, we've seen like tons of Kansas teams that I didn't even know existed, and then we're seeing tons of like Arkansas teams, which we never get a chance to see besides like the Arkansas Wings. Right. So this is a nice field of teams from all over. So I'm really enjoying being here.
Okay, great. And Coach, you mentioned having some talented players. Do you find that when you get more talented players, it becomes a little bit more difficult to coach them?
It's not difficult to coach them. You just can't be scared to coach them. At the end of the day, talented players respect coaches who are going to actually work them to get the best out of them. If you're a really good basketball player, no one wants it easy. And that's what we try to teach our kids. I mean, we've had some success sending some kids to the Division I and Division II levels. And what we try to do is prepare them so when they get to college, that college coach is giving me a call like, hey, man, this kid is mature, he's ready, he does the things that's necessary. We kind of run our program a little bit different than a normal AAU team. We train year-round. We also do ACT prep. just to make sure that our kids are academically prepared as well as physically. I have some kids being recruited by the Ivy League that I'm very proud of because, you know, at the end of the day, I want to make sure that they're using their basketball talents to get the best free education possible. And that's what we do this for.
And having that kind of accountability really is a departure, especially in today's kind of AAU culture. Is that something you really wanted to strive for when you took this challenge on?
Yes. Coming from, you know, being an EYBL coach, you know, I saw things there that, you know, I was excited about, and then I saw some things that I thought that could be changed a little bit. Coming from where we come from, you know, there's so many prospects in Illinois that the ones that are under-recruited or underrated, what they're missing is just an opportunity and probably just a couple of skill set trainings here and there that can help take their game to the next level. So what we really try to do is we focus on the evaluation. We make sure that we evaluate correctly. We make sure that we get the right kids and the right families in our program. And then, like I said, it's a commitment level. And what we do this for is, like we tell every parent, it's an investment. You're investing in your kid to be seen by these college coaches, to be prepared to play in college. And at the end of the day, in 4 years, they get a degree for free. And as we know in America, no one likes debt. So for me, I having a scholarship, and for my assistant coach, we've had scholarships at the next level. So we want to make sure that our kids get the same opportunity. We do not discriminate. NAIA schools, NCAA schools, Division 1s, 2s, 3s. We don't care. At the end of the day, if you love one of our kids and you're going to take a look at them, we're going to treat you like family.
Jason ONeill here for Indihoops Media with Carlos Hines, one of the top prep basketball players in the class of 2017. Carlos, you come from Illinois. You guys are out here at the Mid-America Youth Basketball National Championship. What kind of expectations do you have for this tournament?
You know, coming from Illinois, you don't expect a lot of stuff like this. Like, we came from Illinois, it's not a lot of Illinois teams here. So we expect to come down and win it all and show people what Illinois is about.
And you personally, do you have an expectation when you come to tournaments like this to make sure you play well?
Last year I was a shooting guard. I was more off the ball. I'm focused on getting my teammates involved, learning how to run a team and just play, you know, and cut down on my turnovers.
And what kind of goals do you have for this upcoming high school season?
Win the state championship. That's all that's on my mind. I've been working too hard. Win the state championship. We want to take everything. We're the sleeper of this year, but we want to take everything.
Jason ONeill here for Individual Hoops Media with Monte Harrison of Harrison Hoops. Mr. Harrison, you guys are here at the Mid-American Youth Basketball National Championship, and you seem to be one of the favorites to win your division. What are your expectations for this tournament?
Well, I pretty much tell my guys all the time, we got to go out there and play defense. You know, that's my offense is going to come, you know, that's regular. But if we're not playing hard on the defensive end, it is an easier way for teams to catch up with us within first and second half. And I tell my guys, put your butt down, hey, play that good defense, and we'll be okay. You know, other than that, offense is really going to come due to, you know, the much, you know, talent that we have, you know, on this, you know, basketball team. I mean, other than that, you know, we got a great program. Defense is going to be the key factor for us always. No matter what basketball game we play, that is going to help us finish out.
And do you find that that's a tough message to kind of deliver to the kids? I mean, especially when they have more talent?
Oh, yeah, it is tough. You know, especially when you have so much talent like that, practicing and teaching that defense, you know, is going to be the biggest key. It's usually like within your bigs and also your guards, you know, because we play, we run up and down all day long, you know. But so that's what I'm saying. When they got to remember, we got to play both sides of the courts at all times, no matter what.
Coach, we're here at the Mid-America Youth Basketball National Championship, and you guys are one of the favorites to kind of take home your division. How has this experience gone for you and your club?
Oh, it's been a lot of fun, been good competition, a lot of games in a short period of time.
And how does it differ from your kind of normal national or the normal annual schedule? Is this kind of the highlight of your guys' year?
It is. There's a big kickoff tournament here in June. This is a little more exciting because they call it a national championship. Just a number of teams all in one place creates an environment that the kids aren't used to, so it's really exciting.
And have you found that when the kids aren't used to that environment, it kind of takes a little bit more coaching on your end?
The first game, yes. Then you get the butterflies out of the way and it's just basketball.
Oops.